Hey, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Welcome to the Angel Channel, your weekly place to practice. And looking forward to a lively session tonight. We've got something really good. We've got chakra breathing going on, and that's going to be a really fun experience, I hope. So, what do you say we get started? As always, I want to thank my good friend and sponsor, Ernie Mosteller at friedokra.tv. Amazing creative, amazing videos and movies and films and photos, and go check them out, friedokra.tv. Hey, welcome, Helen. Lady Jagger, how are you? Spectra. Yeah, good to see you, girl. Um, so there's some kind of crazy astrological um, stuff going on right now. As we talked about a couple of weeks ago, Pluto went direct and is in Aquarius now, and that's like the king of triggers, and the stuff that really kind of sets you off. You find kind of in your face, and the whole gig about that is like not turning away from it and actually facing it and going through it and dissolving it, not having it be a thing anymore. Well, that's going to be going on for the next freaking 20 years. Ow. Especially in my sign, man, like 20 years of triggers. Nice. um, the other thing that's happening right now is that we are dead in the middle of a Mercury retrograde, which has been a particularly kind of gnarly one. And it goes direct on the 15th of December. So not too far away, about a week. And, you know, Mercury retrograde is all about miscommunication, crossed wires, plans that don't work out. I had my own version of that this week, and that I got. I told everybody last week that I was getting a piece of mine in a really kind of high end show down in Art Basel. And my vehicle blew up. So I'm like 3 hours away from Miami now. And now all of a sudden I'm like trying to figure out how to make that happen. And my good friend Audrey Asciuto, she wound up coming in and coming to my rescue, and we took a day and went down to Miami last week and looked around all of the street art going on down in Wynwood and dropped the piece off, and it made it to the show, and I was supposed to get everything fixed and be cool by Friday, which is when the big show was. And that did not happen. A couple of other rides did not happen. It was just like the universe was just insisting, no, you don't get to go, which really bummed me out, man. I really wanted to go. That's like I would have seen a lot of really good friends. It was the 20th anniversary of the Moksha Arts Basel show, and it's the last time it's going to be shown in that particular place, where he's moving all of his stuff down to a massive spiritual retreat that he's building down on a bunch of acres in the rainforest in Puerto Rico. So it was kind of a special night. Super bummed I missed out on it, but it is what it is. What's up, Diane? Good to see you. Hey, Linda. Hey, the whole little crew is showing up. Really nice. Excellent. All right. So on top of Mercury retrograde, we've got Mars, which is in retrograde now too. Hey, what's up, Rick? Glad you could join us, man. Um, and what Mars is about, Mars direct is about like speed and directness and intensity and kind of a projective, aggressive posture. And when that goes retrograde, all of a sudden, like when it's direct, you're relationships go smooth, everything's running like really cool. When it's retrograde like it is now, it like stirs up opportunity for conflict and for disagreements, miscommunications in a big way that like kind of really flash you and trigger you off. So on top of Mercury retrograde, having Mars in retrograde too, man, the potential for conflicts is abundant and abounds. So as you find yourself kind of going through the day and Pluto decides to like stick something in your face and trigger you and you want to go blast out at like this good friend of yours in a really over the top reactive, like didn't unnecessary way, take a step back, take a nice deep breath, get down to zero space and chill the F out, man, and let it go. And let's see. I think that Mars will be in retrograde for the next 3 months. So Mercury retrograde goes good next week. Pluto, 20 years. Okay, wow, there we go. Hello, Emily. Glad to see you. Yeah, it is wild, isn't it, Emily? Yeah, here we go. Mercury retrograde opposite Jupiter retrograde too. It is wild. Yeah, that's why it kind of feels like it's closing in a little bit. You know, Jupiter's all about expansion, and kind of right now it's like, ah. All right, so wow, Vivian, how are you? Well, okay. Pluto's going to stick it in your face and trigger you. You know, I could sugarcoat it a million different ways, but Pluto is all about like stirring up the things that you haven't wanted to face, refused to face, needed to face, but just now I don't want to. Well, now whether you want to or not, it's going to show up. And how you choose to act on it is going to determine how things roll for you for a while. Like the longer you continue, you know, there are certain aspects of Saturn that are just really intense. Saturn is relentless in holding you to your agreements and keeping the karmic tab, and relentless. And if you refuse to learn the lesson that's been presented, man, it doesn't just go away because you decided not to do it. No, it comes back around again with like more intensity, man. There's really no way to escape that. So you either choose to address it or not. And Pluto has kind of the same. It never relents, and it's in Aquarius for 20 years. So you know, you're just going to have to get used to digging in, sweeping out the basement, and going on about your business, you know. And that's the best way that we'll have for dealing with this. Yeah, for 20 years. You heard me correctly. Linda's a little dumbfounded. For 20 years? Yep, absolutely. By the way, I think everybody here, you know, give me a heads up on a reading. Suck it up, Buttercup. Yes, Spectre couldn't have said it better. You don't have to. You could crumble like a cream puff, but what fun is that, man? I refuse to be intimidated, although I can be crushed. I refuse to be intimidated while I'm crushed. Let's tear it apart and build a new one. All right. So it's that time of year when everybody should think about giving a Wizard of Oz tarot deck. Seriously, it is a really cool deck. It is, It's been out for about 12 years now, and it really is alive. It buzzes with energy, and it was shot. This is the Magus, one of the Magus cards, the Magus of the Spirit. It has three Magus cards, actually, the body, mind, and spirit. Um, and the other cool thing about this, it is a tarot deck. It was kind of fashioned. I read with the Rider Waite deck for a long time, and then once I got super comfortable with that, I started reading with the Thoth deck, which I think is one of the most beautiful decks I've ever seen, still to this day. And I read with that for about 25 years before my teacher conned me and tricked me into doing my own deck. Uh, and honestly, when and I'm gonna have a couple people I know that have done their own decks on in a few weeks, and we're gonna talk about that process and hopefully invite some of you to at least go down a card or two, maybe the major arcana. Um, and once he tricked me into doing it, I really spent a lot of time researching other decks and came to see just how many decks there are out there. And so many of them are really, really beautiful, but um, they were just kind of like really not that far off twists of decks that already existed. So I didn't really feel good about like trying to put out another piece into that sea. So I wanted to make my deck different, which wound up happening with the images, with the incense smoke. I mean, yeah. Charged up super with intent for this card, and that's what happened. So that's really cool. The other thing that happened is I've done a lot of divination systems over the years. I'm a real fiend for it. I'm kind of a collector of different divination systems. So I included in this as well, like on the side of each of these cards, there's runes, there's Viking runes, there's geomancy, there's Ifa Odus, there's numerology, there's musical sequences, like on a bunch of the cards, I've got the planetary squares for doing sigils. So um, you can just look at pretty much everything you want to accomplish. Like if you have a really complex issue, um, you can do the main reading and then go back and pull out like I have the 16 court cards set up with those three different symbols, and you can pull those out, and all of a sudden you've got a 16 card random reading, and then you've got the rune, the Odu, and the geomantic symbol. So, and it's uncanny how they never conflict. They only kind of enhance each other. So, if you're looking for a banging Christmas gift to give somebody magical and somebody special, this is it. And as always, wizardofod.com. It's been very festive. It's been kind of cold. It's pretty warm tonight, but it's been cold, and it's been fun to wrap up in scarves and go out and pretend it's like actually winter. um, and they've got a really big Christmas display set up in the city circle. Let's see, share a screen. Oh my. Okay. My browser blocked my screen. Why did you do that? Okay, don't cry screaming. Wow, sorry about this. Here we go. I think this is it. Yeah. All right, there we go. Okay. Man, what a mess. Okay, here we go. All right, so there's just a bunch of like Christmas display stuff set up down there. You know, and usually with my light painting, the camera's still, and I'm like doing waving around with wands and stuff like this. But you can also flip that around since these are stationary. I took my camera and did long exposures and moved it around. This one is one of my favorite ones. Okay, that one. Yeah. Just so love the cool, intense colors. And I'm a sucker, man. When I see a Christmas tree with multicolored tacky lights, it just warms the cockles of my cold and evil heart. I'm just kidding. Um, yeah, look at that. Just really, really fun. Textures and the way they feel like they're moving. Oh, I love this one. Yeah. Can't get away without a portal. Nebula explosion. Yeah, last but not least. I love this this explosion effect. You know, it's really fun. So anyway, that's a fun one. All right. Anyone needing readings or that would like a reading, you know, please get yourself on the list and make sure that I don't miss you. You know, we'll save those to the end of the show. All right, let's see. I think that's let's get down to business. What do you say? Absolutely, Lady Jagger. Happy birthday, by the way. All right. Man, they are so loud tonight. They are already here in full force. Okay, let's create some sacred space. Helen, gotcha. All right, here we go. With the light of the source, I banish and clean this space. I make this place pure. Let the sound flow from here into your space as well. With the bright light of the source, I banish and clean this space. I make this place pure. With the light of the source, I banish and clean this space and make this place pure. We are happy to come together this evening and we create our sacred space, our circle of love and safety, joy and bliss. We ask that the angels be with us this evening. Shh, not yet. Thank you for the angels being with us this evening. We ask that you share your truth, your love, and your wisdom. And we ask that we have eyes to see, ears to hear, and the wisdom to understand. And with absolute love, unconditional love, with gratitude for all of it, for all of it, and our wish for bliss to the source. We open our circle and begin. All right. You know, I don't see Mary Jo out there right now, but it's Mary Jo's birthday. So, kind of a cool extra little oomph for, let's see. There we go. So this is our card, our angel for the week. You know, we've been going through this deck, the Deus Angelus Angel Oracle deck, and card by card, and it's just like the tarot deck that was created with the instant smoke. This is its companion deck, and produced in the same way. And this particular card has always just kind of blown me away. It just feels so alive. But as you just kind of relax and settle down into it and just kind of follow the smoke around, like there's just so much movement, and it's just always infinitely alive to me. Not to mention, you know, there's the main big kind of figure in the middle, but as you break it down and like zoom in, you see smaller and smaller like individuals, and it's just this collection of energy that just really thrills me. Okay, here's the reading. You like to run off on tangents and new input. Stay focused and concentrated on the task at hand. Keep hold of your perspective, of your self-confidence now. Write your new ideas down for later exploration and stay riveted to the task in front of you. Your fear can create insecure feelings and cause you to procrastinate. Yeah. I know who I'm talking to. Communicate directly and clearly. Jealousy arises from uncertainty and confusion. Quarreling solves nothing, and any force or pressure could ruin all of your plans. When things are not working for you, take stock of the situation. Even a slight adjustment can and will change everything. Here are the problems of extremes, and this is a gem right here. Here are the problems of extremes. A major temptation is to move too fast. To try is like letting a rubber band be drawn tighter and tighter as the lead end moves on. Eventually, the tail end must be let loose and will spring forward to join the lead end in one great pop to make up for lost time. The backlash can hurt. Yeah, for sure. It's interesting, this card, we're in Sagittarius, and the the planet for this is Mercury. And the tarot association for this is the Eight of Wands, which is about speedy news. So, you know, you might get some news in the next day or two that's about something you've been wondering about or hoping for getting some kind of. It especially works a lot for me when it's something that like you wanted news for, but it's like keeps getting put off, and then all of a sudden, boom, and you forget about it, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're gone, and there it is, like just resolved. So anyway, all right. So let's get into some breathing. I'm pretty stoked about this. We're going to do our blank space, triple breath, blank space, and then we're going to do chakra breathing tonight. I just want to talk about here. Let me look at the comments, make sure I'm not missing anybody's question. Yes. Okay. Helen. Lady Jagger says, very cowed on the procrastination, man. Aren't we all, baby? Oh my goodness. Like if I had all the time I had thinking about it, actually doing stuff, I would probably be a lot farther along. Um, okay, so we're going to do the blank space breathing thing down to that, and then we're going to do the chakra breathing. And the way we're going to work that is, we're going to go each individual chakra, and you're going to take your breathing in focused on that area of your body. So where the first chakra will be in your groin. So it sounds crazy. How do I breathe from there? But if you just take your attention, and as you know, when you're breathing, you're either not paying attention or you're focused in your chest, right? But you can reach down with your attention and pull in, and you'll still be pulling in air. It just won't be that big gasp. And we're going to just breathe in and out of that chakra for a moment, and we're going to light it up, and we're going to take each one of them, go all the way to the top. And then at the end, we're going to do a chakra alignment, and this will be super fun. I'm really, really stoked about doing this. Let me see if I can pull this up. I want to play this for you now so everybody kind of knows what to get and be prepared. Okay, QR code, deputy challenge, don't crime. Hold on one second. Oh, yeah. Okay. This isn't working out the way I wanted it to. So let me go back to this. StreamYard, show. Oh, no, there we go. All righty. All right. So this is, one of the greatest ways to help you focus your energy and start waves and catch waves and keep waves going is to have music that lights you up and causes that fire in your solar plexus to light up, man. We all have songs that do the lyrics or one little chord progression or something just strikes that chord in you and you feel it rush up your spine. Those are great ways to generate instant energy. And what we're going to do at the end of the chakra thing is we're going to take our energy the way that we normally do when we're doing our cleansings and focus on the solar plexus, and we take it and we make it expand, we fill it up, and then we compress it and we fill it up, we compress it till it just gets super, super dense. Well, we're going to take that energy now and we're going to start at the root chakra. And as the music builds, you're going to just draw energy, keep compressing it. And this is a really cool little EDM drop. And what's cool about this is that the energy builds and it's and during that whole time, I want you just to be drawing as much energy as you can and getting it ready to explode. And when the EDM drops hits and it goes boom, and then boom, the big wazoo, man, right on that beat, right as it explodes, you want to take your energy and push it up the whole row of your chakras and let it explode out the top of your crown out into the astral. It's a good one. So I'm going to play this really quick. This is short. So you'll be just gathering juice, drawing it into your first chakra. Building it up. Building up your excitement and holding it back. Keep it going. Here we go. We're going to the build. Explode. Yeah. There we go. So that's what we're going to do. All right, let's start with the three blank breath exercises, blank space breaths. And, as we've been doing the last few weeks, which has been working out pretty good, apparently, we're going to fill up really hard in through the nose. And as you release it, release really slow through your mouth. And as you're releasing your breath, attach the energy in your body and your mind to your breath. And as that goes out and slows down, your metabolism will slow down. You get rid of your thoughts. You stay focused just on that breath running out. And when you run out of breath, don't inhale right away. Just stay right there in blank space. And we're going to hold that for 5-10 seconds. Okay. Every time we do this, you'll be able to hold that longer. And then pretty soon you'll be able to stay there and start breathing again and then be in blank space whenever you want to be, which is the goal of this scenario right now. All right. So another thing that I've kind of been playing with the last week or so, and it seems to be really helpful, is when you're taking the big inhale, keep your eyes closed. And when you're taking the big inhale, imagine that you're creating a sphere of light, right? And, right in front of your face, right? So it's pretty big. It's not filling the whole thing, but it's pretty big. And it's just a nice sphere of light, right? So as you take your breath in, you've got the sphere big. And as you release your breath, attach the sphere to your breath. So and the sphere will start getting smaller as you breathe out, right? So the trick is to just slowly watch this sphere disappear, and you keep all of your focus on that one single point, and you let everything else, thoughts, any kind of energy running around you that's distracting, all that goes away, and your body at the same time. It's just like you're turning off the machine. So at the end of that, we end up in blank space. Okay. Here we go. Inhale. In through the nose. Use your diaphragm. Really fill it out. Creating the sphere. Exhale. Turning off the machine. You're going deeper, deeper. Thoughts are shutting off. Your muscles go limp. Deeper. Silence. Inhale. Follow the sphere. Exhale. Your attention goes deeper. Your breath is running out. Body's turning off. Silence. Inhale. Last one. Really deep. Exhale. Slowly turning off the machine. Everything's going slower, slower, deeper, silence. Okay, stay right there for a second. If you haven't done the chakra breathing before, standing up might be a good idea. Kind of makes it it made it easier for me to focus on those particular areas. This is going to be really easy too, by the way. It sounds hard, but it isn't. All right, you're in blank space. And I want you to light up your light body, radiate your light. Your body isn't flesh anymore. It's made totally of light. All right. We're going to take 3 really nice deep inhales and exhales with each of the chakras. The first one will be your root chakra at your groin. And as you're inhaling that energy, imagine it being this beautiful, beautiful crimson red. All right. Let's inhale. Shallow breath. Draw on that red energy. That's your connection and your grounding, your connection to where you are, your balance. Exhale. Inhale. Bright red, fiery. Exhale. And with each breath, imagine your chakra is a little sphere in and of itself. And each time you pull energy in, it gets brighter. Inhale. Bright red. Okay, I want you to focus on that sphere. And I want you to push that energy up to the next chakra, your second chakra, your sacral chakra. That's where your connection in the world, that's where pleasure and your understanding of experiencing the world exists. And with each intake, I want you to imagine a really beautiful citrus orange, warm citrus orange. All right, inhale. Draw that energy into that sphere. Exhale. Reach out with your senses. Can you feel the temperature? Is there a flavor, a smell? Use all of you right now to experience the energy. One more. Really deep. Really draw it in. Use that spot right below your navel and just pull. Those are the foundation of your energy system. They're the chakras that relate to the world. And now we're going to take that energy and we're going to move it up another one to your power source, your solar plexus. We use this one all the time, every week. And I want you to draw that energy from the first two chakras, draw that energy up and light that one up already, okay? A couple intakes of breath. Just focus on the energy in the second chakra. And with your intake, draw it up into your solar plexus. There you go. Good job. Yes. One more time. Okay. Now we've moved that energy up and it's stable in your solar plexus. And now we're going to reach out and do breathing with your solar plexus. Okay. This one should be easy. We do this all the time. All right. Inhale. Filling up your power core. Inhale. Expand that energy. Inhale. Yeah. All right. Now condense that. Imagine that sphere. You can see it. And take your hands and condense that with your energy. Just make it dense. There you go. All right, let's take one more breath and blow it up again. All right. Wow, now we're amped up. All right, now take that spinning sphere of potential energy and push that up into your heart. And open up all those channels. Yeah, really light it up. There you go. Beautiful green. Your heart chakra is your emotional connection. It's your emotions that you experience in you, and it's also your emotional connection to those around us. It's where your empathy lies, your unconditional love, your fear, all of it. The way you feel the world emanates from this, okay? Now with your heart chakra, we're going to pull in some beautiful green, loving energy. Amplified by the other three chakras. Feel your unconditional love for you bloom and overflow. To all those around you. All right, we're raising it up again. Bright blue throat chakra. This is where you speak your truth. This is where you communicate to the world and the universe how you process the world. Draw that energy up from your heart chakra up into your throat, glowing a bright blue. Inhale, use your throat. Inhale. You speak your truth. Inhale. Say what you have to say. Shh. All right. Now, let's move that energy up to your third eye. And once you've drawn that energy all the way up, and it's alive and energized, open the doors. And draw in this beautiful, deep purple indigo, peaceful, introspective, intuitive. It's where your clairvoyance lives. It's where your connection to the astral connects. And let the light flow in through your third eye and travel down your whole body, lighting up your light body. One more. Wow, beautiful pictures. And do one more. And place, yeah, place your middle finger right on your third eye and take in one more. Yeah, I know. Use your forehead to breathe. How crazy is that? Okay, now we're supercharged. And it's time for our little, a little play guy here. So just like we did the music, oh, where'd you go? There we go. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong one. Here we go. All right, you're in your first chakra, right down in your root chakra. And you're drawing all of that energy focused in that one chakra. Everything in your body. Reach out with your chakra breathing and draw in more energy. Build it, build it, build it. Yeah. Each breath is condensing. You're going to make an explosion. Go! Woo! Yeah. Wow. Right at the top of your skull, out into the higher universe. Wow. That's not specifically a cleansing, but I feel really, really good. Yeah, everything's all crispy and kind of pristine right now. So hope you enjoyed that. All right. There we go. All right, give me a second to come back from that. All right, let's get into some live readings here. Happy birthday, kiddo. I'm I'm glad I could pull one for you. All right. Imagine we're standing face to face. We're looking into each other's eyes, and just connect up with me. If you have a specific question, really focus on that one and beam that one to me. If not, just stay connected and focused on the reading at hand, and we'll ask for words of wisdom for you right now. All right, let's connect. Oh, nice. Okay. Words of wisdom for my friend Lady Jagger. Words of wisdom for my friend Lady Jagger. Words of wisdom for my friend Lady Jagger. Don't forget to add the juice. Number 27, the angel of the propagation of light. This is, yeah. Okay, here, let me get the reading. Huh. Be happy, man. Victory, victory, victory. Keep the faith. The news you've been waiting for is coming, and you can win all your dreams. On the heels of that card for the week being the Eight of Wands and speedy news, man, you might even hear about this pretty quickly, rather. Don't give up. Keep trying. You will succeed. Believe in yourself. Know that you have been given the skills and opportunities to realize your hopes and dreams for the future. Relax and concentrate on the task at hand. You will succeed. You will know victory over the will over the physical world, the ability to change the course of destiny and thoughts. Success comes from gathering an excellent team to work together. You have the ability to persuade, influence, and counsel. And from your struggle to develop your ideas, there will emerge a dominant theme and a leader. Not everyone or everything is trustworthy. Use your intuition. You will feel when something is not right and the red light goes on. Trust that. Shift your emphasis from your problems to your joys. What we think we become. What you send out reflects back. What you're thinking about reflects back. You can't send out like, I'm depressed and I'm fucked up and everything sucks, and send that out and expect now it's like goodness. Oh, let's fix it for you. Not the way it works. What you send, you receive. Shift your emphasis from your problems to your joys. See your victory. Assume it's done. Your optimism will produce the very success it desires and expects. Oh, I was happy to pull that card for you. Happy birthday. All right, Helen. All right, Helen. Yeah. Very as above, so below, Vivian. No kidding. Yes. The whole duality, man. We'll have to talk about the simulation coming up in a show or two. All right, Helen, get focused. Take a couple deep breaths, 3 probably. And really shut everything out for a second. Put some more juice in it. Words of wisdom from my good friend Helen. Words of wisdom from my good friend Helen. Words of wisdom from my good friend Helen. The Angel of Divine Blessings, number 8. Ha! You know, these guys, just like you guys, just like the very first one, right? Karmic lessons are never easy. Accept this and understand the challenge. Don't surrender. Find your new treasures in the rubble of the old. New potentials are created by the setback. Worry takes you out of the moment. Jinsen Jitsu, Helen. Jinsen Jitsu, Helen. Worry takes you out of the moment, the only place where you can affect change in the moment. Live in the moment and handle the bumps as they come. Stay clear of the what ifs of tomorrow or the if onlys. Man, those damn if onlys, they like drag around like Marley's chain in the Christmas Carol. If onlys of yesterday. You're experiencing a deep spiritual need. Go deep within and seek inner counsel. Your preoccupation with the past and the future has you stuck in a loop. You have accustomed yourself to suffering. A difficult collapse can free you. Whether or not you can recycle the debris of the collapse into something better totally depends on you and the people you surround yourself with. When you find things difficult to understand, keep positive and look for the light ahead. Everything changes. Nothing is forever, not even a bad situation. There you go, my darling. I know, right? Okay. Emily, let me just scroll through and make sure I've got everybody. Hola, what's up? Yeah, okay. All right. All right, Emily, you know the drill. Focus really hard. Look me in the eye, in the astral, and let's connect. Wow, something specific. Okay, beam it really hard. Words of wisdom for my friend Emily. Words of wisdom for my friend Emily. Words of wisdom for my friend Emily. Number 58, the angel of mental force. I need some Jeopardy music while I'm scrolling. Here we go. Being a jack of all trades leads to workaholism, which is just as devastating to love and creativity as any other excess. Man, yeah. You forsake everything for the sake of one. You impose standards and values on others that they can't and shouldn't live up to. In doing so, you stifle and suffocate those who care about you and support you. You will go much farther with active support and encouragement of those around you. You have the discipline to work long and hard, but you lose sight of the big picture, obsessing about details that don't matter. Wow, don't we all, man? You get caught up in the drudgery of meaningless exertion. The race continues at a slow and steady pace. Your skill is in recognizing the broader scope. Stand back occasionally to view the whole scene and make any minor adjustments along the way. Visualize a detailed picture of the completed project. Visualize a detailed picture of the completed project. Always strive to learn more, to gain more experience. You will learn to focus on your ambition and extend the effort necessary to succeed. Yeah. Being a jack of all trades leads to workaholism, which is just as devastating to love and creativity as any other excess. Yes, no kidding. All right. You know, this card is associated with the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is kind of a cool card in that it represents your mastery over whatever thing that you've done. But the catch of that card is that once you've gotten to this point where like you're at the top of your craft, you're getting paid really well for it, but you've stopped innovating and you're right there. And pretty soon the competition is eating at your heels and barking, eating away your like thing. And unless you continue the flow of developing new ideas and evolving the old ideas into bigger and broader and many legs, then you know eventually that the competition will overtake you and that it'll waste that advantage, that huge advantage that you have on the Three of Pentacles. So there you go, my darling. Anyone else? Oh, yeah, Vivian, there you go. Sure, Tammy Joe. All right, focus really hard. Take a deep breath with me and let's focus together, okay? There we go. Words of wisdom for my friend Tammy Joe. Words of wisdom for my friend Tammy Joe. Words of wisdom for my friend Tammy Joe. Oh, yeah. The angel of love and wisdom. Beautiful card. All righty. Enough is enough is enough. I think it's trying to tell you it's enough. The sludge of dissatisfaction has coated you for too long. You're ready to flip it and make whatever changes need to be done to overhaul the whole thing. Let go of the restricting beliefs that limit the limitless you. The discovery of your ultimate potential is in your grasp. Seize the moment with all you have. The vital energy to explore your new world is there for you. Take the empty handed leap into the void. Taking that leap is never easy. Yeah, no kidding. Leaving behind the past and the things you've used to define you can really rock your world. Stay the course and give it your all. Be balanced and in tune with the energy world, and you will begin to feel yourself emerging from your imprisonment. You reclaim so much energy and joy. You reclaim so much energy and joy. The waves of wonder and awe wash over you. Face the fear of the unknown. Look it in the eye, man. That's what Pluto in Aquarius is all about. Embrace those emotions, for they are the fertile soil for new life. Swim in the energetic ocean and enjoy your sweet freedom. There you go. All right, Diane. You know the drill. Words of wisdom from my good friend Diane. Focus. Words of wisdom from my good friend Diane. Words of wisdom from my friend Diane. Number 23, the angel of healing capacity. You are bored. You need motivation. You are unhappy with your accomplishments and the world in general. So you make no effort, believing it to be pointless. Man, it has been that kind of wave the last freaking 4 weeks, too. Allow things to flow. Have faith in God to create the necessary changes to regenerate the circumstances. You are spiritually dissatisfied. You are exhausted and disgusted with your current situation. Your intuition has been halted by your lack of focus or sense of purpose, and this indulgence in your emotions has led you to dissatisfaction and exhaustion. Anger is great energy. Use it productively. Use your frustration to fuel your forward movement. Your fear becomes the target of your anger and thus loses its iron grip. Your fear becomes the target of your anger and thus loses its iron grip. Remain open to the new opportunities that life is offering you now. They bring contentment, peace, and deep, deep satisfaction. You guys, man. You're welcome, Tammy Joe. All right. I think that's us for the evening. Anybody new watching, if you're digging it, please hit that like, subscribe, leave a comment, share. Please share. Like, seriously, if you know somebody that would benefit from our energy work, get it out there and bring them on board, man. Let's have Let's have our community grow in amazing, energetic ways. Super grateful for all of you. So happy that you came to spend time with me and share energy with me. And I look really forward to seeing everybody next week. All right. So, with absolute gratitude, we are at the end of our ceremony. We bid everyone depart. To the angels, we give our thanks for your truth, your wisdom, and your sometimes biting tongues. And with absolute gratitude, immense and infinite unconditional love, we send our wish for bliss, total bliss, to the source. And until next week, we close our circle and be in the light.